Hey folks, this is Rose from In Rose's Garden, and I have to admit I'm not feeling the best. I haven't been for a few days, but I feel a lot better than I did. So what we're going to do today is we're going to open up our Sunset Splendor Design Challenge Kit from SoftFlex. Now, normally I have this open, I would have had it open yesterday, that I open it usually and post it right after SoftFlex does theirs. But like I said, I haven't been feeling well, so excuse me, a bit of sniffles. But so we waited a bit, so an extra day. So this is our kit. Isn't it cute? And I also have the bead strand, which is an extra purchase. You don't get this automatically, but it is very pretty. So that is the extra bead strand. I believe the extra bead strand costs $11.95. I did not check, so I do not know if there are any left over. So anyway, let's turn down and we'll open up our Sunset Splendor bead mix. So here is our little package, and here is our sheets. This is the card from SoftFlex that comes in every one of our kits. And let's see what they have to say. On this side, there is their website and their phone numbers. And on the other side is the instructions for the monthly design kit challenge. So here are the rules. Number 1, buy your mystery kit when it goes on sale. Limited quantity is available. And this is very true. They usually sell out. Number 2, join our SoftFlex Very Important Beading Studio group on Facebook. Please do not reveal the contents of your mystery kit when you receive them. This way others can enjoy the surprise opening theirs too. Usually on the last Wednesday of the month, time and date determined, it was yesterday for us, log into the SoftFlex Company Facebook page or YouTube channel, watch us unbox the kit and make a few designs. Or you can watch at your own convenience, as all videos are permanently available. Number 5, now it's your turn. Post pictures of your designs in the VIB group by the deadline posted. Every design you post is an entry to win our next available kit. You may use supplies from your own stash as long as we can see kit items in each design. Winner is chosen at random. So this is pretty neat. Like I say, this card is in every package, so you don't get confused about what they want you, how they want you to handle things. So, and here is our list of contents. We're not going to pay attention to that till we open this up and start looking at things. Bing. So get this opened up. Those are pretty. So the first thing it says we have is SoftFlex Garnet Color 019 medium beading wire. It's a very dark red, isn't that pretty? So that is the beading wire, which is, I think, $8.50 all on its own. This kit, if I remember right, was $33.95. I'm not positive that. Don't hold me to it, but I think it was. And we have there they are. Crimp tubes. We have gold ones this time. There are 20 in the package. 20 gold crimp tubes. This needs to have the staple taken out before we poke ourselves with it. So there we go. Interesting. Gold-plated ear wires with a ball. Are they in here or somewhere else? Not seeing them. Where are you guys at? Oh, here they are. They're in here with this stuff. Let's get you guys all out of here so I don't have to keep trying to scramble to get you out. This is the, so the, they've got this folded up, don't know why, but we'll take this staple out and unfold it. I'm going to dump this stuff out so we can easily get to it. So we have 4 ear wires. That's what they usually give us, 2 pair. So there we go. 2 pair of ear wires and 1 lobster claw. Now, I will truthfully tell you I don't use these very often. Not this size anyway. I have gotten older hands and I prefer a larger lobster claw, so I usually substitute a larger one for these when I'm doing things with them. So there's our lobster claw and our ear wires. A 12mm gold-plated lobster, okay, we just got that one. 7mm check glass pink fire polish. 7mm. That must be these guys. I like these. I think they're pretty. I've always liked this. Jesse James Custom Bead Mix, which is this baby. We'll open it up last. Tiara Cast Oxidized Brass Evil Eye Bezel Charm. That's these guys. We have a couple of flat back crystals here too, which are supposedly to go in the eyeball bezel. Check glass copper colored gem cut rondelles. Copper color? They look more pink to me, but they're really pretty. They do look like they're gems, but they're not. They're glass. So now they didn't say anything about these little crystals yet. They might be down here. Let's see. Crystal flatbacks right here at the very end. Now, according to the list here, these items that we've already listed up here, other than the flatbacks, are available on the SoftFlexCompany.com starting yesterday. So you could get any of those you want. Well, as long as they're in stock. Now, these crystals are cool, but I have blue ones. I'm thinking I may give my evil eye blue eyes. So, and just put these in one of my crystal boxes. But that the crystal flatbacks is down here at the very bottom of our list. So let's put those back into this with these guys. On second thought, no, let's not. I'll put them in their own dish or something. Got a little tiny baggie I can put them in. If I can find where I have one. Excuse me. Here we go. But like I say, I'm probably going to change my crystals to blue ones because I do have blue ones. Have green ones too if we want to have green eyes. Actually, I may even have brown ones. Don't know if I have brown ones that size, but I might. So I'll put those aside. And we'll have to open up this package, it looks like, because the next thing is from this list. 27.5mm vintage natural brass sunburst ring. Now these are very pretty, but they're not as light as I thought they were. They feel pretty lightweight, but it's got one hole up here and 3 down along the edge here. And when they say sunburst, there's little bursts of all along the edge there. I don't know if you can see that. Let's see if I can get it so you can. There we go. How's that? Anyway, so 2 of those. So we can make earrings, I guess. Then we have check glass dusty pink paddle beads. That would be these guys. A whole bunch of them. No, I don't want that little tiny pinch bead. So there's a whole bunch of the paddle beads. So paddle beads, put those in back in here. 3.5 millimeter or 3 by 5 millimeter check glass red pinch beads. These little guys, quite a few of those as well. Now I didn't count the paddle beads, but there's looks to be 20 of these little red pinch beads. Check glass dark brown lintels. I don't know that I'd call these dark brown. They look more like a tortoise shell. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, well, that's what I have is 9. I figured I'd have 10, but nope, there's 9 lintels. Those are about the same as the last month's, except they're much bigger. The ones from last month were smaller than that. So check glass garnet squares. That must be these guys. Mine has a lot of brown in them. See all the brown there? But there is some dark red here. And here, that's a pretty one. But yeah, even though it says garnet squares, they're more brown. Mine have a lot more brown in them than garnet. And lastly, we have check glass two-tone beads. That would be these pretties. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now there is 10 of these. So we'll get those back in the bag. So there we go. There is our list of items. It says that this last bunch, which includes everything in this package, as well as these beads, were only gotten for this package. You can't get them anywhere else. They won't have them in the store. So that's what we have. Now we're going to go back and we're going to open up our Jesse James package so we can see what's in there. Okay, I have set aside our list and our other items, and we'll get this one open. So we can see what we got from our Jesse James pack. Now again, like the bead strand, ouch. I told myself not to poke myself, and I just did it anyway. The bead strand and this Design Elements kit are made exclusively for SoftFlex Company by Jesse James Beads. So the only place you can get this particular Design Elements kit and the bead strand that I showed you at the beginning is here at SoftFlex Company. So let's see what all we got in here. Looks like some really pretty colors. Get out of the way, baby. Interesting. These have an interesting texture to them. pretty, so 4 of these pretties. Here's a couple that are made up of a whole bunch of little pearls. This one's got a loose string. I'm going to have to cut it loose. These are made by just putting a whole bunch of little pearls together. Those are not quite the same color, I don't think. They're close, but not quite. Where am I? There we go. Come here, you. Lord. Get in there and cut that string down a little closer in there, so it's not poking anybody out like that. Come on, cut. Stubborn string. Get a different cutter. Maybe it'll work better. Ugh, sniffles. Horrid things. There. So, anyway, there are those 2. And then there's 4 of these, of course. Like I said, they have an interesting texture. They're not full of glass, but they're... Ooh, I like these. These are some pretty good-sized lantern beads. Aren't those pretty? So there's 4 of those. 2 of these big orange rondelles. Looks like 6 of these drops. They're a slightly pinkish color. See, almost flesh colored because they match my hand pretty good. Come on, you guys. You gotta get over here till it's your turn. Okay, it looks like we have some dark red faceted rice beads. 6 of those. A couple of dark brown pearls. Well, they're not brown really. They're like a, well, they are orangey brown color, but they're not that dark. Some little red coin beads. One, two, three, four, 8. They're almost little squares because of their size where their holes are at. Okay, but what are real little squares are these little orange ones. Now these aren't cubes because they're flat, but they are little squares. So there's 8 of those. Come on, little guys. Oh, now these are pretty. These are the same shape as these, like a disco ball. But they are an orangey color. And there are 8 of those, and I really like them. Those are gorgeous. So, actually, these aren't lantern shape. Lantern shape's a little bit squared off. So these are just a disco ball shape, but they are so pretty, multifaceted. So then we have some copper basket weave beads. These are large hole. So if you're using these, you got to remember, if you have, excuse me for my sniffles, you need to fill that hole in with something if you're using them on a regular line. Either some seed beads or a little bit of tubing. But these will go really good on leather, though the other beads won't because they're not got a big enough hole. So there's 6 of those. Now we've got these ones that I definitely call disco balls. They're little, got little rhinestones all around them. There's 4 of those. And then we have some washer spacers in gold, relatively good sized ones. There's 6 of those, and then there's 6 crystal spacers with a light copper, or you could call them even rose gold base. So there's 6 of those. So that's our Jesse James bead pack. Isn't that pretty? I like these a lot. I especially love these guys and these guys. Though these fasted rice beads are really pretty also. So anyway, there is our Jesse James bead pack. So let's get those all put away. I think this bead pack is really gorgeous. I do like it a lot, more than I normally like them, in fact. It's probably one of the best I've seen lately. Also, I really like this little bead strand. It is really cool. It looks, like I say, it looks like a strawberry quartz or something, but it's actually check glass, so that's really neat. So those are really pretty little guys. So I think those are my favorite thing. That's my favorite probably in this kit. Though I do have to admit that the thing I probably won't use is the lobster claw. I put it aside because I use a larger one. Here's one like the size I use, though this one's broken, but it won't open all the way, see? So this is the size I normally use, and let's see if I can find where I just stuffed that one so I can show you the difference in size. See the difference? It's quite a bit different. And with my older hands, let's face it, I'm getting older. I turned 67 in like a week. My hands prefer a bit large, something a little larger than this. So that's why I go for the bigger size like this. But these lobster claws are usually pretty good, though I do warn you that all lobster claws will break sooner or later. There's a spring inside there that can break. So that's what's wrong with that one. The spring is not working. So like I say, these are my favorite thing in the package. I love a lot of the beads in here. Especially love that pink and the little orange iridescent one there. But yeah, this is a beautiful pack. Like I say, I'm probably going to take these crystals out and change them, because I have blue ones, and I have green ones, and I have brown if I want to use brown. See if I could change and make my eyes be blue eyes. My eyes are blue-gray. So we've got a nice blue here that would go nicely with our... so I'll probably change them to blue eyes. Though, like I say, if I might want to change them to brown eyes. We'll see. But I probably will change them. That was our kit for SoftFlex Company's Design Challenge Sunset Splendor. And I believe it's either $32 or $33.95 if there's any left. I'm sorry, I did not check to see if there were any left before I came on today. Same goes with the extra bead strand that you can purchase separately. I did not check that to see if that was any of those were left either. This is that strand. I think it's really pretty. I like this bead with it's got little roses on it. So cute. But yeah, and this is another bead thing made exclusively for SoftFlex from Jesse James Beads. So those are the two items you could buy for Sunset Splendor, the extra bead strand and the kit itself. I think this is a really gorgeous one. I really like some of these beads. Others, yeah, you know, they don't turn my crank as much as some, but I certainly wouldn't turn them down. So I hope you enjoyed opening this with me and taking a look at the extra strand. And we'll hope to see you back to make something with us. Here we go. That's our SoftFlex Design Challenge Kit Sunset Splendor. Wasn't those some pretty beads in there? Anyway, I think there were. I hope you did too. Now, if you want this kit or the bead strand, I'm not sure if there are any left. You will have to go check over on SoftFlexCompany.com, the website that I showed you on the card, and check. And if you want them, grab them up quick because they're probably just about gone if they're not. This has been Rose from In Rose's Garden, and again, we've been unboxing the SoftFlex Design Challenge Kit Sunset Splendor, and I think it had some wonderfully fun things in there, and I think I'm going to enjoy using it. I hope you do. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.